Folks, good morning. This is a bond hearing this morning. Miss Hatton, is it Miss Hatton? Good morning. You want to come down here. Mr. Armstrong, you want to stand or sit? Either way, Miss Hatton, if you'd like to sit, you can. And you are Miss Smith, is it?
Hall.
I'm sorry?
Hall. H-A-L-L.
Oh, Hall, thank you. Hall, Miss Hall, thank you. Folks, good morning. This is a bond hearing this morning. A bond hearing is where an arraignment is, charges are read, and a person is given certain instructions. I'm going to give you some instructions. I'm going to ask you please to listen. Everything that I tell you is going to be given to you in writing so you understand what your responsibilities are. A warrant for arrest will be issued for any violation of a bail bond order. You have the right and obligation to be present at your trial, and that trial will proceed in your absence if you fail to attend. You have the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to a lawyer. You have a right to a court-appointed lawyer if you're financially unable to employ a lawyer. And if you don't have your own lawyer and you qualify, you are going to be assigned a lawyer from the public defender's office. If you're incarcerated awaiting trial, a public defender, a lawyer from the public defender's office will see you within 2 or 3 working days. I'm going to ask everybody, this is not an easy task. I understand that, so I'm just going to ask everybody, we've got to go through this formality, and I just want you to bear with me. Be glad to answer any questions that you have once we get done with the formal part of this. Mr. Armstrong, sir, you have 2 charges. You've been charged under citation number 2019-A04-207-00697 for murder. You've been charged under warrant number 2019-A04-207-00698 for possession of a weapon during a violent crime. Those are the 2 charges against you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to see if you answer. I am going to appoint a lawyer for you unless you have a lawyer. Do you have a personal lawyer, or do you want me? Do you work?
Yes, sir.
You do not work. What do you do all day?
I do all day.
I'm sorry?
Before this, I was actually looking for a job.
Okay, have you ever had a job?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do?
I was working on an ice cream truck, and 3 months ago I was working at Walgreens distribution.
All right. You're out on bond, are you not?
Yes, sir.
And what's your status on that?
What you mean, sir?
Have you been to roll call?
No, sir.
Why not?
I don't know what the roll call is.
Well, I gave you. I remember your being here, and you
Are you
have.
talking about my court date?
No. You go. Did you go into the solicitor's office and check in? I gave you a date to check in. I don't know if you have or not, but you.
Check in.
You go to. Well,
This is July the 12th.
you were out on a bond.
Yes, sir.
And you were given a date to report to the solicitor's office. I don't know when that date was, but I'm just saying, have you done that yet?
No, sir.
Okay. And you still live at 107 Eastview Avenue, is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the answer to that question is that you didn't have a roll call till July 12th, so you didn't have to do it yet. I'm going to give you some instructions. I am going to appoint a lawyer for you. You don't have a personal lawyer, do you?
Not yet, sir.
Do you want me to appoint one from the public defender's office?
Yes, sir.
You do? Okay. I'm going to also tell you, Mr. Armstrong, you have a right to a preliminary hearing. Preliminary hearing is where you ask the judge to review the evidence that's against you to see if the case goes forward. You only have 10 days to sign this. It would be my suggestion to you that you choose to sign it today. Tell your lawyer that you did request it, or you can wait till you talk to your lawyer that you can have it, but if you don't ask for it within 10 days, you cannot have it. You don't have to have it if you don't want it at a later date. So I'm going to suggest to you, to protect your rights, that you do choose to sign that today. I'm going to ask Ms. Barber, thank you. Good morning for being here. Officer Detective Anderson, thank you, and Detective Marcy, thank you for being here. You are the mom, is that correct, ma'am? I'm sorry about this. There's nothing I can say that can help the situation. Would you want to say anything? I'm sorry, ma'am?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Ms. Barber is here to help you, and the investigator's here to help you, so take all the help you need and what you need. And Ms. Hatton, good morning to you. Do you have any questions, or do you want to ask any questions? All right, thank you for coming. I appreciate your being here as support. And I want to tell you something, Mr. Armstrong. A lot of times we see people here without parents and without backup. You're a very fortunate person, but I just think you need to listen to your mother more, maybe. I'm going to deny your bond, a bond on both charges. Your lawyer can request a bond at a later date through the court that's going to hear this case. Is going to be heard in General Sessions Court. Your court date for reporting is August the 2nd. If you have not posted bond, that's the date you have to report. I'm sure they'll make arrangements for you to do that. You have any questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Barber. Thank you.